Good morning. It is Friday, which makes it Pilates Day. All right, it's supposed to be a beautiful weekend. Hopefully everyone will enjoy this Labor Day weekend. Kids go back to school, everything. Oh my goodness. I never did like this because I didn't like the kids going back to school. I like them free. I guess I did too. Anyways, oh dear. All right. We're going to start off with a nice warm up. There we go. I can't. So let's swing our arms all the way up and around. 3, 4, and let's go the other way. 1, 2, and 3. And let's do the other arm. Rib cage up off your hip bones. And the other way. 1. I kind of like to lead with my baby finger when I'm going backwards. And 3. Awesome. All right, let's stand nice and tall. Belly in, rib cage up. Tilt that pelvis that tiny little bit. And let's reach our arms out nice and wide. Relax those shoulders into their sockets. We're reaching for opposite walls. We're going to reach with our index fingers and our ring fingers. Feel what's stretching in your arms. And our ring finger now. I forgot the loud finger. And now our baby finger. Reach, 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 reach. Let's put our palms, our fingertips down. Tick tock. And our hands up. And roll those shoulders up and over. Awesome stuff. And let's take a couple pulses forward. 2, 3, 4, and backwards. Palms are down. Sorry, palms are up. And palms are up. Push them up. 2, 3, 4, and palms are down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Feel what's stretching in your arms, all right? And 6 circles forward. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and the other way. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're going to take our left hand, right, and swipe it across for 1, couple pulses back, 2, okay, we're waking up that shoulder blades, 3, and 4, and the other side. 1, 2, 3, shoulders are nice and relaxed, and 4, and bring those arms down. Woo! All right, shoulder rolls, nice big shoulders up to your ears and all the way back and around. And forwards. And let's reach up for the sky. We're going to just take a nice little stretch over to the left. Reaching all the way up, lengthening that whole side and to the other side. Have a nice big deep breath in and out. Feel your hips lengthening there. And back to center, 6 full body squats, all the way up and down. Nice big easy breathing. Your booty goes way back and squeeze those glutes at the top. Squeeze and all the way down and all the way back up. And bring those arms all the way down. All right. Let's open up those hips. Air squats. 2, 3, and forwards. 1, 2, and 3. And the other leg. I cannot believe the difference I feel when I'm working out in bare feet and when I wear shoes. Just goes to show you, that you should really walk around in bare feet a lot. All right, up on our tippy toes. And down on one, up on two. Down, squeeze those calves. Squeeze, squeeze, all the way up and all the way down. And let's roll those ankles around. And the other way. And let's go on the outside of that right foot. And on the inside. And let's go up on top of those toes. Push our arch forward. Roll across those toes. Give a big little shake. All right. And let's do the other foot. Did we roll that foot? I can't. Let's roll it. Can't remember if I rolled it or not. So we're going to do it again. Roll it the other way. And let's go on the outside of that foot. And on the inside. And then up on those toes, pushing forward. And roll across those toes. And give a big old shakeroo. Awesome. All right, let's just stand nice and tall. Shoulders are back. You can have your arms out to the side or just at your hips. We're going to do a nice little balancing, okay? So I want you to, from here, I want you to tilt that pelvis, your pelvis, that tiny little bit. And then we're going to bring up our right foot, trying to keep our hips nice and square. All right? Roll that foot around, roll it around the other way. And if you want, you can do your wrists as well. And bring it back down. And we're going to do the same thing on the left side, okay? Tilt that, your pelvis. Bring that leg up. And bring it down. Not so good on that side. All right, give a nice little shakeroo. And let's give ourselves a nice big body pat all the way up your legs. Your sides and your innards. Move them around. You should do this a little more often than just once a week too, whenever you wake up in the morning. Okay, up your arms, just waking up your body, getting that fascia moving, right? All right, up your neck, across your face. And let's go right behind your neck, underneath that skull, and wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Get those tendons get all the way up in there. And we're going to shift our eyes right to left, right, left, right, left, right, up and down, just the eyeballs. And then circle those eyeballs in a circle. And circle those eyeballs the other way while you're still wiggling. And coming all the way back down. Let's bring our thumb out in front. Okay, watching that thumb with your eyes. Keep your eyes peeled on that thumb, and let's do the motion. No, no, no. Keeping that eyes on that thumb. No, 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 no. And then yes. Watch that thumb. Yes, 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 yes. And coming all the way back down. All right. Let's start with getting our heart rate up. We're going to do step 1, 2. So have some room. We're going to start with our right foot, right, left kick, right, left extend, and swing those arms. I want your body to be nice and tall. Your rib cage is high up off your hip bones. Your pelvis is tucked in. And swing those arms. It's supposed to be a beautiful weekend. So nice to see. All right, and let's do the other side. Left, right, kick. Left, right, extend. Someone told me it's supposed to get nice and warm all next week too. I love September. And it's September 1st. September's a great month. All right, and then coming up, we're going to do a side lunge with a crunch. All right, so let's have our hands up to our chest. Side lunge to the right, crunch knee to elbow for 8, 7, keeping your body nice and lengthened. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And let's do the other side. All the way down, booty goes back, crunch it. Try to get that elbow on the outside of that knee. 3. Again, your belly's pulled into your back. 5, 6, 7, and 8. And for the next motion, we're going to be going front lunge, extend up. All right. 1 on the same side. 2, 3, again, belly pulled into your back. 4, 5, try to have your knees 90 degrees when you're going down, right? So your knee is not over up top of the toes in front. All right, and the other side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. All right, let's stand at the end of your mat. And let's have a nice big deep breath in, coming all the way up to the sky. Reach all the way up there. And then let's come down those side walls to ragdoll. Let's pulse those legs out. Going up onto your toe and pushing that heel back down. Keeping that belly pulled into your back. That's it. And then let's bring those heels down when you're ready. Fold those arms. I'm just going to hang here for a second. So let's have a nice big deep breath in and out. Let those arms hang like spaghetti. We're going to roll up center. So I want you to pulse it. Find that lowest vertebrae. Bringing that belly into your back as you're pulsing up. Trying to find that lowest vertebrae. And then start rolling up. Focusing on every vertebrae. All the way up your spine. And roll your shoulders back. And let's go all the way up to the sky again. Reach, 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 reach. And all the way back down. Soft bend in the knees. And we're going to do the same thing. But your right arm is going to be longer than your left. We're going to open up that left side. Try to think of your weight distributed evenly over both feet. And find that lowest vertebrae and start rolling up. Feeling the left side of your vertebrae all the way up. Coming up to the sky and back down. Soft bend in the knees. Left arm longer than your right. Don't forget to bring that belly into your back. as you're pulsing up, and then nice and slowly opening up that right side. And roll your shoulders back, coming all the way up to the sky and back down. Nice big deep breath out. Walk your hands out to downward dog. Pulse out those legs. Bring those heels down to the mat. Let's push away from those hands, up on those knuckle pads, belly and hips being pulled up to the sky. Push your chest towards those knees and just sway your hips side to side. Have a nice, big, easy, deep breath in and out. So, all right, let's lift up that right leg high behind, 3 kicks. Bend that knee and look underneath your right shoulder. Reaching that back knee to that back wall, still pushing your chest to that knee. Straighten that leg out. And we're going to bring that right leg all the way through to your right thumb. Low lunge. Right, we're going to go up to high lunge. Down and up for 2. Come all the way down again. And bring those hands all the way down those side walls to either side of your right, to the inside of your right foot. Drop that left knee. We're going to wiggle our foot right out to the edge of the mat. We're going into lizard from here. Open up this right knee. Oh, I'm feeling a little tight in my hip there. All right, we're going down to lizard. So I'm going down on my forearms, if you can. And breathe for 3. I'm going back up on my hands and I'm bending my left knee. I'm reaching back with my left hand to grab the top of my foot and pull that foot towards your left cheek. And breathe. Feel the stretch in your left quad. You're still opening up that right hip. And bring that left foot back. And we're going to wiggle that right foot back to center in front of your right hip. Right? And you're going to push your booty back. Toe comes up to the sky. All right? Try to have a little look so that your hips are square. Right? That right leg is coming out from your right hip. And your left knee's underneath your left hip. And push that booty back. And then chest comes down and feel that stretch all down your back leg. I must say my hammies have certainly been much better since we've been doing this lizard and this hammy stretch here. And bring that leg back. Both hands on other side of that right foot. And we're going to go right back into high plank. Push those shoulders back into their sockets, belly to your back, and plank twist to the right, opening up that chest, back to center and left, opening up that chest, coming all the way back. And let's go down to chaturanga. So I go down on my knees. And nice and slowly go down, bringing those elbows close to your body, coming all the way down to the mat. I modify mine because my shoulders Push that chest up. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. And have a nice big deep breath in. And relax those hips. Coming all the way back down to the ground. Push yourself back up to high plank. To downward dog. Push away from your hands. Again, belly being pulled up. We're going to do the same thing on the other side now. So just sway your hips and have a nice stretch all along the side. You're going to feel the stretch in your lats here. All right. Push away from your hands again. And let's bring that left leg up high behind you. Still pushing towards your right leg. Free kicks. Bend that knee and look underneath your left shoulder. Straighten that leg out and bring it all the way through to your left thumb. We're in low lunge. We're going to go up to high lunge. Belly into your back and up and down for 1, 2. And then let's go down to low lunge and bring those arms all the way down to the inside of your left foot this time. Wiggle that left foot out to the side. Drop that right knee. Open up this left leg. And go down into lizard again. 3 nice big deep breaths in and out. Back up. Bend that right leg. Reach back and pull that heel towards your right cheek this time. Right? Bring that, put that back and slide that left foot back in front of your left hip. Push your booty back, heel, toes come up. Take a look, make sure you're square. Push that booty way back and then bring your chest down. Your knee should be underneath your armpit there. Doesn't matter how far you go down. You can go down as far as you like. And just breathe. Pushing that booty back though, you'll get that longer stretch. And then come all the way back. Hands on either side of your left foot, going into high plank. Push your shoulders into their sockets and plank twist to the right. Look at those fingers way up there. And plank twist to the left. And we're going to, from here, we're going to push back up to downward dog. Push away from your hands. And let's walk those hands back to your feet. Bend your knees and roll all the way up. And roll your shoulders back. And we're going to get right into snowbirds from here. So we're going down on that left knee. Extend your right leg coming out from your hip. Hands come out to the side. Lengthen your body, your hips, your rib cage off your hip bones. And we're going to touch the mat up 1 centimeter and bring that hand to your nose and back. 6, 5, your outer foot is flat on the floor. 3, 2, and 1, and wing dip. So touch that mat. Bring your left hand all the way up to the sky and your right one down your right leg. And 6, 5. Focus on getting that rib cage up off your hip bones, and your core is just screaming, pulling your body up and back. Your body is so lengthened. 2 and 1. Keeping that belly pulled to your back. Touch that floor, both hands together, palms facing each other, reaching up there for that corner there. Belly in, breathing. 5 and 6, and bring that left hand down, right hand on your hip, toe pointing down, up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lengthen those arms, and we're crunching. Lengthen, reach for those opposite walls, and then crunch inside that knee. 2, 3, really bring that belly into your back. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And lengthen. And let's do the other side. Directly out from your hip. Belly into your back, shoulders are relaxed. Dip, up, and swing it across. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And wing dips, touch down, and then reach for the sky. Look up there at those fingertips. 2, belly in. 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7. I don't know why. And 8. Touch down, palms together, reaching for that corner up there. 5 and 6, and right hand down, left hand on your hip, up. 2, 3, 4. Keeping that belly in. 6, 7, 8, and lengthen and crunch it. 1. Really bring that belly in. 2, 3, and don't forget to lengthen out there. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Awesome stuff. Coming right into tabletop from there. Hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. 3 clicks of the heel, and make a wish for today. Awesome stuff. We're going to go up to bird dog. Right hand comes up, left hand goes out, left leg goes out. Reaching for those opposite walls, and breathe. And let's slide those legs, leg and arm out to the side for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And bring those limbs down, and we're going right up to the other side. Left arm, right leg, looking straight down. Lengthen those limbs, belly to your back, and breathe. and slide it out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And come right down into child's pose. Lengthen those arms down the mat. Bring your forehead down to the mat. And let's just have a nice big deep breath in and out. Let's walk those hands over to the right. Take that left cheek off your left heel. Have a nice big deep breath in and out. And walk those hands all the way over to the left. Same thing, right cheek off your left heel. Lengthen that arm. And back to center. We're going to bring our forearms all the way back towards our knees. Open up those knees and your feet come together. And we're going to thread the needle. So take that right arm up to the sky, looking at it, and then bring that palm up through your elbow and your knee, and cheek comes down. And as you are just resting here, push that whole arm into the mat, a tiny little bit. Just put a little pressure on there, and then come all the way back up. Look at those fingers and thread the needle. And a little pressure on into the floor, pushing that whole arm into it. And then bring that hand all the way up again. And this time, just bring it around and grab your left hip and look up or your shirt, wherever it may be that you can reach back to. And bring that hand all the way back down. We're going to do the same thing on the left-hand side. Left hand all the way up to the sky. And thread the needle. Cheek comes down. Apply that little bit of pressure. And up. And through. All the way up again. And then bring that hand around, grabbing and looking up. And bring that hand back down. We're going to go up onto our knees and walk those hands out that tiny little bit. Bring your sternum over top of those elbows. Your arms are about shoulder width apart here, all right? And you're going to push your forearms into the mat, both forearms into the mat. Resist bringing them back towards your knees, keeping that resistance, and slowly sit down onto your legs. And then come right back up, same thing. Pushing your forearms into the mat, your hands, everything, pushing into the mat. Resist bringing them back to your knees and slowly sit down. Big shoulder stretch there, fascial. All right, good stuff. Let's bring our right hand to 2 o'clock. Left hand comes up. We're going to open up our upper rib cage, pushing into the mat again. Resist bringing both those hands back to your left knee, and then slowly sit down. Back up. Push, resist, and with a nice big easy breath out as you're sitting down. And let's go to 10 o'clock. Sternum over top of those hands. Push in, resist, coming to your right knee this time. And repeat. Good stuff. All right. Let's sit down on our mats with our legs extended out in front of us. Roll those shoulders, set them back into their sockets. Rib cage nice and high up off your hip bones, and let's open up those legs. Get up on there on your sit bones there. Right. Hands come out to the side. Relax them down. And we're going to swipe that right hand back. Left hand towards your right toe. Reach down, looking down towards that knee. Back up. And then twist around to the other side. With a nice big deep breath out as you're going down. Cross. And all the way across. And up to center. And let's just walk those hands down in front. As far as you can. Hold it there for a second. And then just relax those arms and breathe. And come all the way back up. Let's bend this right foot so that your foot comes to your left inner leg there for 3 crazies. So your right hand comes back, swipe it around, and I want you to look way back, a nice back arch, looking and back down. For 3, that's 2. One more on this side. And 3. And let's just do the other side. One. Look at those fingers back there. 2. And 3. All the way back down. Right, sitting lengthwise on your mat with your legs nice and straight in front of you. Bend those knees, feet flat on the floor. Hands come out in front. Again, shoulders are nice and relaxed down in their sockets. You're pushing them back as well. I want them back into their sockets. Tilt your pelvis, belly to your back. Come down 45. Keeping that belly pulled into your back. And let's bring that right arm back for 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's do the other side. 4, 3. Follow with your eyes. 2, and 1. And both arms come straight up. Try to get those biceps by your ears, keeping that belly pulled into your back. 2, 3. You're kind of looking up at the crotch as well, right? You're trying to always keep your neck in line with your spine. 2, and 1. And then let's reach for that wall in front of you. And we're going to roll down nice and slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, all the way down. Lengthen your body, reaching for those opposite walls. Your belly's being pulled into your back. Let's reach right arm, left leg. Left arm, right leg. And let's roll all the way back up again. So bring those hands up. You can bend your knees if you like, right? Or leave them straight. Roll all the way up. And let's reach for our toes. Grab your feet and massage the bottom of those toes and your feet. Lengthening those toes, grab them and pull them. Scrunch them. Massage the bottom of those feet. Get those arches. Bend your heels. We're in a nice forward fold here. Make sure you're breathing. Separate those toes. Awesome stuff. And then just roll all the way back up. Shoulders are back and we're rolling all the way back down. And bringing our hands out to T. All right, we're going to focus on that belly. You're going to pull it into your back. You've got that blueberry spine. Roll those hips towards your belly and bring those knees up above your hips. Right? And let's bring them over to the right for a supine twist to the right, looking over to the left. Put your right hand on top of those knees for a nice added stretch for 3 breaths. Bring that breath all the way down to your belly and back out. Back to T. Bring those knees back up over top of your hips. Belly in to your back. And let's go over to the left. Looking over to the right. Trying to keep those shoulders flat on the floor. And your hand comes on top. And bring that breath in and out. Make a big, deep breath all the way to your belly. Follow that breath all the way down. As you breathe out, you're always sinking a little further into the stretch. And then come back up to center. Feet come down. And let's take that right foot, cross it over your left. Open up that knee. Bring that knee into your belly button. And bring that hand up to that knee. You're going to push that right knee into your left palm. Push the knee into palm. Keep that resistance and open up that leg. And repeat. Knee to palm. Open it up. And bring it back. And then take both hands behind your left knee. The number 4, pull that left knee to your left shoulder and push out with that right elbow on that right knee. Pull and push. And release. And we're going to repeat that. Pull, push out. Breathe. And release. And bring that leg down. Nice little shakaroo. Awesome stuff. All right. Put that left foot over top of your left knee. Open up that left foot over top of your right knee. Open up that left knee. Bring it in towards your belly button and push that left knee into your right palm, keeping that resistance. Open up that knee and repeat. Keep that resistance, knee to palm, knee to palm. And open up that leg. Should be a nice, easy movement there. All right, and then grab that right behind that right knee, pull it towards your right shoulder, push out with your left. Release and repeat. Pull and push. And release. Bring that leg down, give them both a nice little shakeroo. And let's bring our soles of our feet together, opening up those knees into Frogger. Again, let's have that blueberry spine. Roll those hips towards your belly button. And let's just push. Bring your hands to those hips and your quads and just push away. Push those quads away that tiny little bit. Just see if there's any opening there. And release. And bend those knees. All right, from here, we're going to measure our fingertips to our heels. All right, and we're just going to do some pelvic floor strengthening. So I want you always have blueberry spine when we're on our back. All right, so I want you to squeeze a blueberry with your cheeks right now. Squeeze and release. Squeeze a blueberry and release it. Squeeze, release. And this time we're going to squeeze and we're going to go up to high bridge, keeping that blueberry, and then bring it all the way back down and release it. Squeeze that blueberry, roll it up. It's a roll. Squeeze the blueberry and then roll your pelvis all the way up to high bridge. And then bring it all the way back down and release it. One more time. Squeeze the blueberry. Can't squeeze it. There. Squeeze that blueberry. Squeeze it and roll it up and bring it down. All right, we're going to go up to high bridge again. And let's roll those shoulders underneath, bringing your hands together underneath your body and push those hips all the way up. Roll underneath a little tiny bit more. Then breathe. And release, and then roll all the way back down. And let's bring our knees into our chest for a nice hug. Roll your chin in, be a tiny little ball as possible, and just roll side to side. And then let's lengthen that right leg out, lengthening it to that wall and keeping that left leg hugged towards your shoulder. Lengthen, keeping that belly pulled into your back, and switch it. Hugging that right leg and lengthening your right. And switch it, keeping that blueberry spine. And switch it. Just stretching and playing around all around our psoas there. Stretch. Hug. Switch. And then bring those legs all the way back down. Hands come up to the sky, reaching up there. I want you to relax those shoulders into the mat though. Push those shoulders into the mat. Bring those feet up off the mat above your hips. You got that blueberry spine working, right? Roll those hips toward your belly button. And we're going to drop our left leg and our right arm to the mat. Keeping those shoulders pushed into the mat. Same thing on the other side. Roll those hips toward your belly button. Alternate side to side. Roll those hips. Push those shoulders into the mat. Other side. Now we're going to do both right arm, right leg. Roll those hips. Push those shoulders into the mat, left side. Right side. Got that blueberry spine. Left side. And bring those arms and legs all the way down, reaching for those opposite walls. Belly into the mat. Bring your hands together. We're going to do our scissors. So again, you have that bowl of blueberries right there. Roll those hips towards your hips. And we're going to bring that right leg and both arms up to the sky, reaching and then back down, lengthening. 2, 3, breathe out as you're coming up. 4, focus on that belly and those hips. 5, and 6. Right arm to T, left arm, right leg, and bring that pinky to the outside of that foot and back down. Lengthening your limbs. 5, and 6. And both hands come together. Get set again. Blueberry spine, hips rolled toward your belly button, and left leg, both arms. 1, 2, 3. Really lengthen those limbs. Last one. 6. Left arm to T. Right arm, left leg. Bring those hips towards your belly button. And 1, 2. Pinky to the outside of that left foot. 3, 4, 5, and 6. And let's bring those arms back overhead. And like a snow angel, bring them, slide them all the way across the floor. And hug those knees. And roll side to side. Good stuff. All right. Let's lengthen those limbs again. And we're going to roll over onto our bellies. Some Superman. So we're going to be looking straight down at the mat. Our arms and legs are lengthened. Our bellies to our back. And we're going to bring both arms and legs up off the mat for 3, 2, 1, and down. Bring the belly to your mat, back, up, 2, 3, and down. 2, 3, and up. 2, 3, and down. 2, 3, and up. Holding it up. Cactus, bringing those elbows back to your side, and then dive in. Feet are still up, hands are up. 2, belly to your back. 3, 4, and bring them all the way back down. All right, I want you to slide those hands all the way around to the side so that they're at your side, palms are up. And I want you to just notice how your shoulders are leaning forward towards the mat. I want you to bring them back. Okay, so your shoulders are up off the mat and bring them back. And I want you to breathe. Push them back, up and back in. And breathe. And relax. Slide those hands all the way back over top of your head. Let's lengthen our bodies, reaching for those opposite walls. And let's bring those hands all the way back to your shoulders. And let's push back up to child's pose. Lengthening those arms in front. Sitting down. Nice big deep breath in and out. Slide those hands down the mat toward your knees, up your quads, and roll your shoulders back. And let's sit cross-legged onto the mat. Bringing those feet a little closer to you. Let's just put a little pressure on those knees. And then let's just switch legs. Again, just put a little pressure on those legs. And come all the way back up. Roll those shoulders back into their sockets. All right, I want your right hand going up into, what did I call this? The Egyptian. All right, and we're going to bring our right ear towards our right shoulder. Okay, and then we're going to take your head over your left ear, over top of your left shoulder, and straighten that arm and bring it back. Lengthen that length. Ear to other ear. 3 and 4. And come back to center. Let's do the same thing on the other side. So bring that left ear to your left shoulder. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And coming all the way back. All right, let's take our chin to our chest. And look up to the sky. And let's do kissing cow. Awesome stuff. And then we're with our nose, nice big circles. Make a circle with our nose. 3, and let's go the other way. 1, 2, and 3. And let's look over top of our right shoulder. Come across to our left shoulder. Back to center. Take our left hand, put it over top of our right knee and look behind and have a nice big deep breath in and out. All the way across to the other side. Back to center. 3 rock and rolls. So turn lengthwise on your mat. We're going to 3 rock and rolls to ragdoll. 1, 2, and 3. If you want to stay in squat position for that little tiny bit, walk those hands away. And then let's push our heels into the mat. You can go up on your toes and then push your heels into the mat. And then let's straighten up to ragdoll. Just relax. Roll your head around. Nice big deep breath in and out. Let's hug our knees, our legs, bringing our chest closer to our quads. We're relaxing that head. And say thank you, legs, for everything you've done and looking after me and taking me into this long weekend. And let those arms hang, and we're going to roll up nice and slowly. So belly to your back. Pulse it, finding that lowest vertebrae, and then roll all the way up. And roll those shoulders back. Have a nice big shakeroo. I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. Woo-hoo. High fives. Enjoy.